Thank you for visiting the Dr. Pepper Museum today. Through this window, you can see a small portion of one of the largest and best soft drink collections in the world. Here you get a glimpse of one of 5 storage facilities here at the Dr. Pepper Museum. This large room houses part of the museum's collection along with part of Dr. Pepper Snapple Group's collection that the museum is responsible for preserving. Bottles, framed artwork, and large items like coolers and Rose Bowl float diagrams are stored here to keep them safe from harm and in the condition that they arrived in. Other storage facilities are devoted to paper archival materials, sensitive audiovisual items, and other collection items like cans, toys, vending machines, and clothing. Most objects in the museum's collection have been donated. Once the museum receives an object from a donor and the appropriate paperwork for transferring ownership is done, the object is accessioned. The item is then cataloged using computer software called Past Perfect. Each record for an object records the date it was donated, who donated it, and a written description along with a photograph, measurements, and the type of materials it is made of. Each item is also given a unique number developed from the year it was donated, the order in which the object was given during the year, and a number assigned to that object from the donation group. The number is used for the catalog record in Past Perfect and then written on the object following a set of guidelines and using the appropriate materials to mark the object. Once cataloging the object is completed, the item is a part of the permanent collection. The object is then stored in order to preserve it for future generations. History museums, like the Dr. Pepper Museum, are responsible for taking care of the objects in their possession. Steps are taken to store objects in a way that won't damage them, but instead provide for their continued preservation. They are stored in acid-free materials and kept in darkened storage rooms. Most objects are sensitive to light, meaning that prolonged exposure to light can damage and fade them. If an object arrives in fragile condition or becomes fragile over time, the museum can contract with a professional conservator to assist in stabilizing the piece or restoring the object to as close to its original condition as possible. The museum's collection consists of more than 50,000 objects, and Dr. Pepper Snapple Group's collection contains over 200,000 objects and archival items. When visitors walk through our exhibit galleries, they view only a small percentage of the collection. This means the museum can develop a wide variety of temporary exhibits. The museum can also rotate some of the objects in its long-term displays to better preserve them. This means that our visitors will see many different objects on returning visits. We hope you will come back and see us again soon.